my approach to Kata practice is maybe a little bit different than most people's approach to Kata practice, in that I'm not super concerned with the Bunkai. I mean, I have Bunkai, and for all the movements that I do, they're on my mind, but I'm not always on the hunt for the next most interesting Bunkai or oyo to the movement, because sometimes, I mean, how many times have you been to a seminar and someone says it's this and you've been doing it for 10 years, and then somebody else gives you a new one and everyone's like, oh, and then they drop that and now this is the new mantra. Do you follow what I'm saying? And then sometimes I'm like, oh my God, the creativity and mental gymnastics people have to go through to make this thing, like, do you follow what I'm saying? It's like, I really think, get a life. I really don't think that's... Okay, so for me, then I go back to what I think the Kata is teaching you kind of how to be. That for me is maybe a deeper approach to my practice and what gives my Kata practice value to me. It's like it's teaching me certain type, well, it starts off simply by trying to coordinate my body. On a very basic level, that's all it's doing. Developing, can you tap your head and rub your stomach version of karate? Like, are you kinesthetically aware of your body? Then secondly, it has very unique features, like how do I generate power in different directions? How do I maintain my core and still press to an extremity? Like in the beginning of, say, Umsu, it's like for me, that's very much, it's like, how do I keep this, but press out from that? When I step in Sochin or Dachi, there's like a certain feeling in Sochin Dachi, connect to the floor. That connect to the floor feeling, I want to feel in everything a little bit, not just Sochin Dachi. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like teaching you a type of internal body intelligence. Okay? And it's teaching you how to hit these inflection points with this. So actually it's like you're playing music. I watched this one thing the other day on the internet, and I saw this guy, Maurice Opolaski. He was teaching, I think, Niju Shiho, and they're playing like Beethoven's Fifth. And I was like, you know what? They're the same thing. It wasn't just a funny thing, watch him do it because karate to Beethoven. When you listen to Beethoven and you watched his karate, you can see in the weird way, they're really the same truth. Is that too esoteric for you? But do you follow what I'm saying? So what you want to do is you want to get away from this sort of just hacking way of doing martial art, where your body is kind of stiff and robotic, and you want to come to life. You want to basically, through the vehicle of your karate, come to life. And if you think about music, that's what music is. Music is life, right?
Yes.
It's just the auditory resonance of life. So I would say your karate should have exactly the same quality. And just like you hit a string with a certain inflection, when you step in a kata, and your body kind of unwinds and twists and connects to the floor, it has that same thing that when that person strokes the violin string. Does that make sense? So if you think of it that way, and then you're always, when you're practicing your kata, you're always practicing it very mindfully and trying to feel how is my body becoming more alive through the vehicle of the kata. Okay?